Hello guys, this is Abir from Zoetrope.biz. Today I'm going to show you how to transfer a 3D character model with material setting, UV mapping, light setting, and also the render setting from 3D Studio Max 2014 to Autodesk Maya 2016. So this is my model that I'm going to transfer. The model is very simple character model, and I use ZBrush to model this. Okay. Maybe there is a couple of tool out there that can do the same thing, but for me none of this works actually. I searched over Google for many times and I didn't find anything much useful, and I can't even use the 3D Studio Max default send to Maya option. It didn't work for me because for my case the version of 3D Studio Max and Autodesk Maya are not the same. So let's begin. The very first thing you'll want to do is remove any turbo smooth modifier from your modifier panel. Then you have to go File, Export. We are going to export it as a OBJ format. Select your desired location where you want the 3D model. In the preset drop down list, choose Maya. Everything else is fine. So now you can export. Let's go back to Maya. From the file menu, choose import. So here is the model. Currently the model have default material and with no texture. Now we're going to 3D Studio Max and check the map we used for this model, and then we'll export those material and UV mapping setting to this model. In 3D Studio Max I used Multisubobject material and V-Ray material to texture the character model, and to export all the material setting we need to select all the object in the scene and then right click and select VR Scene Exporter. The window will pop up, and from here select the export path and select the location you want to export the VR scene. Leave the rest of the setting as it is, then click export. Now go back to Maya and from the create menu select V-Ray, then import V-Ray material from file. Select the location and import the VR scene file. Now here you see all the material from the 3D Max scene. Select all, then import. It will create all the material you exported from 3D Studio Max in Hypershade. So we need to open up the Hypershade. You can see all the material are imported. Now here is an important thing. In 3D Studio Max we use multi-sub-object material to assign material to the different part of the model, but in Maya we do not have multi-sub-object material. Maya don't work like that way. In Maya we just need to select the specific polygon, we need to assign a specific color or material and just assign it. In my future tutorial I will show you how you can use multi-sub-object material method in Maya, but for now just take a look at your multi-sub-object material and just remember the name of the material that you used in your model. In this case I knew I used this material for body, so I just press and hold the right button and then select the graph network. It will open up the whole network. Just select it. The material preview will be shown in the right upper corner of this Hypersheet window. Now select the body part of the model. Press and hold right button on the material and assign to the viewport selection. We will repeat this same thing for the head. Now you can clear the graph and then select the material used for the head. Now select the head from the viewport and again press and hold right button on the material. Assign it to the viewport selection. For making the tutorial short enough, I'm skipping the eye and eyebrows area. Let's render the model. So I noticed couple of things here, like this stripe on the tail are missing, the white area around the mouth is missing, the color of the nose is missing, also the white color on the ear are missing. This is pretty normal because, like I said before, these are the area where I used multi-sub material in 3D Studio Max. So we need to select those area again in Maya and assign the material separately. Let's start with the tail. I'm going to select the faces that need to be selected for the stripe of the tail. Then we're going to follow these steps that I have shown you before. We're going to select the tail material and assign it to the selected faces. We're going to follow the same procedure for the mouth area, the nose area, and the ear area. Okay, now we're going to take a look how it looks in the render view. The render seems good without the environment and its lighting information. So let's do that. For environment and lighting, I use an HDRI image. You can easily set up this type of HDRI images for rendering any kind of 3D model. I use an free tools for that. It's called SIBL. To download this utility, you just need to go hdrlabs.com and from the software section on the right hand side choose SIBL GUI. There's tons of information about this SIBL in the site. If you face any problem in installing or while using it, just let me know in the comment box. I will try my best to solve your problem in my next video. Okay, let's jump into Maya and load the SIBL GUI. Using SIBL is pretty easy. Just select the one you want as your background image plate. In my case it is 08, so I'm gonna just select it and send to software. The background HDRI image plate is loaded on this viewport. You can see it like a giant sphere. So I think everything is okay now. We're good to go for the render. So the render is done and now it's look like the one we saw in 2D Studio Max. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you face any difficulties while you are trying to achieve the same thing using the technique I've shown you here, just let me know in the comment box and I will try my best to fix those problems. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Subscribe my channel today for more tutorial.